Hey everyone. Hey everyone. So this is the final round of the FR EU Cup. I'm your commentator 29 Socia. Alongside me, Will is missing Link. So would you like to say hi?
Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to the I guess championship Saturday and Sunday kind of. Yes, we'll say, and it's good to give you X-Ray as
Yep.
well.
So yes, we are here in Kuwait Kuwait for the final round here of FR's EU Cup here in season six. How would you like to summarize? Okay, never mind, you're muted anyways. So yeah, I'll start first. So
Wait, what was the question? Oh, you asked me a question there. I swear I was here. I'm just drinking some.
I was gonna ask you how.
Oh,
Wait, so the stream hasn't started yet.
oh, oh,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
oh.
Yeah, so okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna
So
join the
question.
commentary at this point. Hi, I'm
Alright, so
Mac. I've
question.
joined the commentary. So
Alright, so
race just got delayed due to some
Technical
shenanigans that
difficulty.
occurred.
yeah, before this is technically a pre-race show. So how would you like to summarize season six as a whole? First question will be Link and then Matt.
Well, I mean, in honest opinion, I mean, I'd say it was good. I'd say like European and Asia, they were fantastic. But then if you look at the American Cup and Rookie Cup, they were kind of just dominated. I think they have to relook at the divisions again to make it even closer. I think if we can get a closer championship fight, I think it'll bring more excitement to the league. I mean, and definitely, I think as a whole, I think there needs to be something else other than closer championship to bring more excitement to FRL. So hopefully for season seven, some stuff can happen to make it a bit more exciting. But the closer racing is fine as well. But I also dislike a bit that there's too much close racing. Like it's like a slipstream like race all the time. So I like a bit of a strategy involved more than just hit once and then yeah. But that's kind of my review. Other than that, I think it's fine. But it's those few errors that they have to look at.
Well, I do
Yeah,
have
and how
some
about
good
you?
news for you at least then. So as a dev, I can tell you, I'll go ahead and make this public. We are gonna be redoing the car stats for next season, of course, and I'm planning on making them more like the season 4 cars.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
Not
there we go.
directly what the season 4 cards were because I don't actually have the stats of the season 4 cards available to me, but um I do plan on asking people about how the season 4 card handled and starting to go towards that. Not completely, there's going to be some differences, but that is the goal.
There you go. Season four didn't bring a lot of excitement. I think there was a bunch of championships that I think all divisions had a really close championship. Actually, I think all of them went to the finale. Maybe just one division, but yeah, that just proves that the season four cards were in fact pretty good. We'll say.
When I designed the car that we have for season 6, it was the first car that I decided the stats on, and there were just a lot of things I didn't think about when making the car.
Yeah, makes sense. But hey, you live and learn, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, Andy has come.
Andy is here now. Is he racing? Because then we actually have a championship. They are the. It was, I believe, Carson's leading it now. No, it's not Carson. Who's leading the championship right now?
He's man pifting.
Yeah, man 15.
Man Piffin is not. Oh no, he's not here. Oh, he is here. He is here.
Yeah, he's all the way down in 17th, but qualifying will soon be underway when everyone crosses the finish line, or maybe they will reset uh like immediately or like straight away. So yeah, let's
and we're getting
um
told we might switch servers.
Oh, they might switch servers again now.
Oh no, this could be. Hang on, let me check
See how
it.
I check off.
Okay, so we are getting reports from the server from people that the servers are really laggy, but I think on my side it's all good. So
Yeah, I'm not suffering lag. It might be that the server is American. If the first person to join the server was American, then it's possible that that's causing lag for Europeans.
yeah, it may be causing lag for me because from where I live in Asia, so obviously um I'll start to experience a little bit of lag, but so far nothing is going on, so nothing fishy is going on from my side. So yeah, let's just see until like let's see how it plays out. So yeah, qualifying is gonna get underway in about 20 seconds, or well 25 to say the least. So yeah, so let's take a look at the championship tally now. We have Andy who is 15 points behind after he pulled into the pits. On the penultimate round, Man 15 got second. So yeah, the gap. So now the gap between Man 15 and Andy is now 15 points. So yeah, Andy's got lots of work to do if he really wants to get that third championship. As we just have qualifying that just got underway.
Kirsten's the first out of the pits, followed by Bacon's. Well, I think we got ourselves, despite the lack of the championship, I think that we might still have an exciting race today, so.
So yeah, I do notice many drivers taking different lines through the so-called barring corners. They can just go straight in, just go straight off
I think Bacon's
after
forgot
the
to
barring
turn.
corner. Oh, but oh no, Bacon's is changing his car, I think. So yeah, I think he got into the wrong car, but I think he noticed in time. No, yeah, I think he's gonna change it soon because he's actually in
Oh,
the wrong
oh,
car. If
he's in the wrong livery.
Yeah, if you're in the wrong livery, you're gonna get disqualified from the race. So
Yes. During qualifying, if you first spawn in with the wrong one, it's typically fine. I've done that before, but it is requested
if
that
you
you
race
change
with it,
before the race.
you're pretty much disqualified like straight away.
Yes. It was a few races ago. We had somebody get disqualified for exactly that. I forget who it was, but they were in the wrong livery and they wound up disqualified. Let's see if I can figure out who that was.
Yeah, as we take a go on board Luke Carsten, who is first out on the track, he's gonna go through the fast S's and onto the chicane, and he's gonna come up to the line. He goes a bit wide, but he still keeps it on the track. As Carsten is gonna get the first purple sector of the session, and Giacomo steals it, man pifting. So yeah, so now purple sectors are being traded everywhere now. As Bacon's has taken the fastest sector one here, as Carsten is gonna go through the. I believe that's the first hairpin. I think I'm not sure if that is a hairpin even, but Carsten takes it really nicely, as he's gonna go to the flat out left hander. He's gonna keep it all the way to the left, and then he's gonna go all the way to the right, and now going to the left again for the second hairpin, or could be the first, as Carson takes it really nicely there. As Carson does not take purple sector one, it looks like Min Pifting has taken purple sector one. As Carson goes through sector three, he takes the the next two corners really nicely and onto the double right hander. Let's see if Carson can pull off a very good final two corners. He does. He does take a very clean double right-hander as he goes up to the line. It is a 35.2. That is not good enough for pole position. Definitely, as Man Pifton goes pole position with a 34.9. Bacon's 34.3. So that is a very very good lap by It's Called Bacons.
That is a really good lap by Bacons there, yes.
Yeah, let's see if anyone's on the flying lap now. So I don't. So yeah, it's confirmed that Andy he won't be racing. So that means Man 15 is pretty much champion.
Well, according to the current times, it's still possible. All Man 15 has to do is get third or higher, but it's still possible he doesn't.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I believe everyone else is out for the championship fight in the FREU Cup except for Andy and Man 15. So I could be wrong. Let's check.
Technically, so the gap between Man 15 and Karsten is
28.
28 points, which is
So all
if
Karsten
if
need.
Karsten gets pole, fastest lap, and wins the race, and Man 15 scores no points, he can get it. Same with Sebastian Coetel. If either of them manage to get pole, fastest lap, and win, and Man 15 doesn't score, then they would win the championship. So possible, yes. Likely, no.
No.
Realistic, definitely no.
Yeah, if Man 15 gets pole, he's pretty much champion. So
If he just gets top 3, he's champion.
yeah, as long as actually wait, give me a second. No, if Carson gets third, means the championship fight is still on because Carson has more wins than Man 15. So yeah, Man 15 has got to pray that 16 Rise improves
No,
his lap
Man
time.
15 has more. Neither of them have any wins.
Oh wait, legit? Oh no, they don't. So we have to look at who has
However,
more
if
second
Karsten
places.
won, then he would win the championship. If he manages to tie Man 15. But again, highly unlikely. So
So at this rate, no matter as long as Carsten as long as Man 15 is in the top three, he wins the championship. So, yeah, it's pretty much a lose-lose situation at this point.
yep. And and all the stuff we're talking about with Karsten could also happen for Sebastian Coetel, who is also at the same amount of points for Karsten.
Oh, Slat Eyes. Yeah, as we speak, Slat Eyes takes third. So that could. And Jasper takes P5 away from Carson. So Carson's got lots of work to do. But he is on a personal best right now. So he could take a second place away from M15 or even pole. Well, I don't think that could be pole, but as Carson goes up to the line, he's on a personal best. Let's see where this that puts him. Only for fastest. So the two A71, the two oh whoa, Giacomo goes to second place. So Man 15, he's got to find a way to improve his lap time. As I believe he is. No, he's not on the lap. So yeah, I think Man 15 once he comes around the final corner onto the start finish straight, he will be on another lap. So let's see if Man 15 can improve his lap time because his lap time is currently a 34.9. He's got to improve by at least a couple tenths if he wants to secure his championship. So yeah, we are gonna take a quick on-board look at Man 15. He's gonna start his lap. I'll take you through the lap, so don't worry. As he goes into turn one, he's gonna brake at about 100 meters. Get it clean. Don't go wide through there. You're gonna lose a bit of time there as he goes deep on the very flat out on the very fast right hander. Goes onto the left as he goes onto the chicane. Let's see if he messes up that one. He goes slightly wide, but it is still good. He keeps it on the track only just, and he's on a personal best again. So this is why I call the barring corner. Goes wide. That as he goes wide, he's got a little bit of time left, I believe. He should have time. Plus, he does not mess up his outlap. Or there could be surprises because Dot, I believe Dot is on the lap, Sebastian as well. So they could, so any one of them could spoil the party. As I say it, 16 rise goes P2. So man Pifting, he's got lots of work to do. He has about a quarter of a second at least to catch up to. He has a quarter of a second to improve on his lap time. If not, well, he's not gonna win the championship after qualifying. As Sebastian goes P4 with a purple sector 3. So now man Pifting, he has a tough job to do. He has a very tough job to do. So now man Pifting, can he um improve his lap time, go up the leaderboard? He has the potential to, to be as fast as probably Bacon's, but we don't know for now. As Slice is on a personal best, so he could overtake his teammate. Carson's gonna be on his flying lap soon. So yes, any one of these drivers could take the points being offered during qualifying.
Well, and it looks like qualifying is just about over, which means that these are all going to be the final laps of these drivers. No more second chances.
Oh, Carson's really gone. Oh, whoa! I just saw Carson. Right.
Oh, and Karsten resets. Looks like he will not be improving on his lap time. Flat Eyes coming up to the line.
I actually really wish
Up to
Andy was-
P3 for Slat Eyes. Now Dud up to the line next. Will he
Is he
improve?
going to improve?
Only slightly.
enough though to pass Dustin MC, so it is a win-win for him.
Yes, man 15 now.
Whoa, he
Just entering sector
just keeps
3.
it on the track. Just keeps it on the track. So 3 different drivers. Oh, he did have to track up a little bit, but that's all good from M15. That's a really decent half of sector 3 from M15. It's gonna go on the double right hander onto the final corner. Does he go wide? No, he does not go wide. He is gonna come up to the line. Is that gonna improve? No, but man Pifting, I believe he has won the Drivers' Championship.
Not quite yet.
He has won.
Wait, yes he has.
Yeah, he has won. So man Pifting is the first ever driver to win 2 championships in a row.
Can I get
Oh,
clarification? How is he champion?
So,
right,
because the points gaps. Because Engie is not here.
Well, no,
Ours-
Andy, he will be champion if Andy doesn't join before the race.
Yeah.
I don't think he will join. He's not joining. But
Yeah.
we're gonna go
But
on to
that's it.
He's
That
not even in the
is
server.
is
That's it.
the-
That's it. Man P is your FRL Season 6 European champion.
The lights
as
are
we
now
go on to
on.
5 red lights. And we are
Go!
underway here
Slide
for
Ice
the
is
final
stopped
round
on the
here.
grid. Slide Ice
Oh,
is
he's on the
stopped.
grid and he's gone.
Retired.
Oh, and he's retired!
Slide Eyes.
Rest in peace, Slat.
Already, and we're getting word it's a clutch issue. Sad already. 25 laps on the drought.
Such a good qualifying session from Slat, too.
Slat
Yeah,
disconnected is the real answer, but it is a clutch problem for Slat. And he is out fastest DNF in FRL history, if I've ever seen one.
But we have to soldier on. There's no that we can't talk about Sly's DNF anymore. But Bacon has gotten the whole shot to turn 1 and 16 rise. He tries to overtake his team, but there was no way through at all. So now Bacon still holds on to the lead, but goes slightly wide. He goes slightly wide on the exit there, and that's not good for Bacon's. As now Carson is already up into second, but here comes the champion, Man Pifting, the newly crowned FRL EU Cup champion. Is he gonna try and overtake Bacon's for the lead of this race? whoa, there's a huge amount of cars going through the hairpin. But Man Pistons drop all the way to P8. I don't think he's gonna care this way because well he knows he's champion. So yeah, I think he's just gonna have fun. He's just gonna relax a bit. But Bacon still holds onto the lead after all of that. After the Slipstream Fest in Sector 2. But here comes Karsten. Can
Ruai.
he take? Can he take the lead? He does take the lead, but Sebastian is right behind him. Bacon's is not gonna give this one up as well. So yeah, let's see as they go into the chicane. Is anyone gonna take that corner cut? No, they're not gonna take the corner cut. As they all keep it clean. Through sector 1. As now they go into the Bahrain corner. Karsten takes a really wide line before turning in. So now Carson is your race leader.
Ferrarians and Bacon circle battling for that if you go around that corner. I don't know any of the corner names or even the corner numbers for some reason. Karsten, now we're on the long sweeping road. This is my favorite section of the track. Long straightaway and a sweeping little left-hander to catch people off guard before going into a heavy braking hairpin, which we'll see who comes out on top for this one. And it is going to look like it's still tied between Karsten and Sebastian. However, 16 Rise looks like he got a little bit of a better exit. And Bacon's still in the back there. Done in the back. Dustin in B8 and I can't say his name. B8 battling in the back there.
Giacomo.
Giacomo, we'll say. There we go. Thank you. And Karsten will lead lap 2. Well, actually, it depends here. If they're side by side to the line, Karsten does lead the lap up. Matt Piffin was the fastest with the 135.183. And Karsten in a 16 Rise goes wide and right into the back with Dustin MC. And that is a big and a lot of time. Sebastian making moves left, right, and center. He is wiggly-waggling around the track. With Bacon now trying to
that was a very good. That was a very good line by Sebastian.
Yeah, now he's
surely gonna overtake Karsten. He does.
Bacon's with the wide entry line, and he might work out for Bacon's, but he goes wide, and he loses a ton of time. And he's all the way with the back of Dustin, and now he's back with Dud there. Not quite sure what Bacon's thought process was there. Going around that as he is losing more time. Sebastian and Karsten are now wheel to wheel down the long straightaway with Dud, Bacon, and Dustin following the slipstream. I believe everyone is following this. 16 Rise lost a bunch of time. They're going to be 4 abreast here, maybe even 5. Here they go. They're 4 wide going into this quarter. It's going to be anyone's lead for out of this quarter. Dustin looks like he has it. No, it's Sebastian. No, that's Karsten. Karsten takes it. Karsten with the move. Now Sebastian's coming back at him.
So after all of that kerfuffle, Karsten still keeps the lead.
Great battling here in the first only a few laps of this race. There are 6 cars battling for their lead at the track I sadly still cannot get the name of correctly.
Kilima.
We are Kilima. There we go. Oh, Kilima and somewhere in So and it's still yeah, but yeah, it's the season finale already. We started in funny enough, we started in October. Crazy enough, like the last week of October. And now we're here, so
March.
Time really does fly. March, yeah, time flies by. Dustin Bacon's going his wide line routes again.
Oh, that's a really good line by Sebastian.
Yeah.
Good line by Sebastian. Is he gonna take the lead on going to the left-hander? No, he does not. So Karsten still retains that lead. It's gonna go deep into the hairpin. He does go deep. Somehow works. And he takes the lead. But here comes Dunn as well. It's gonna try and take the lead going into. But here comes Dustin as he goes into the hairpin. Oh, I think he made a mistake there, but oh no, he hasn't made a mistake, but he has gone faster since sector 1. Must have been a good sector 1 by Dustin. and he takes a really good line in going to the right-handers. Now onto the final two corners. Dustin is in P2. And so it's gonna take the slipstream away. It's gonna take the slipstream from Sebastian Coe as he goes up to the line. Is that a fastest lap? No, it's not. So Man 15 still retains that fastest lap. But Dustin is still in the fight for the lead of this race.
Team radios from Sebastian. That's Sebastian saying, "Why am I leading?" And then Dutz saying, "Hey" on the radio. As these guys, it's just the first one to make the critical error. And do you know who has made the really worst error? 16 Rise. There's a little pack in the back between 16 Rise. And do you know who's really struggling right now? Man
15. And Plagans as well.
He won the championship. But our questions would rise, where would Andy be right now? Because he actually should have still had a shot right now if he was racing. Andy might be regretting not having that, maybe that team fixing that issue. Instead, he decided he didn't want to have that issue. He'd like to just watch the race and prepare for next year. But maybe they should have, because Matt Piffing is now struggling in the little mini pack behind. But going back to the front, it's a 5-car battle for the lead and a 4-car battle for 6th place. Now, or for 5th, excuse me. Now, front. No, excuse me, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, Dustin leads with Karsten, Sebastian, Dutt, and Bacons. Slipstream is keeping them all together. There's still 19 laps to go when we cross the line. Dustin leads and does it.
Dustin MCE is leading, but Karsten, he wants to take that lead. He wants to get the final bragging rights as we close season 6. As we close season 6 for the European Cup. But he's not gonna get the bragging rights. But Dustin, he's still keeping the lead, surprisingly. But Dutt takes the lead away from Dustin. He takes a really good line going to the chicane. But Bacons takes the best line of all across the 5 of them. As they go into the Bahrain corner, Bacon still holds on to the lead.
And he actually got a better exit than ever. Maybe the wide line is working.
Yeah, maybe it could be working, but as long as you don't go too wide, you're good for the corner.
The one person that we have really not seen is Jesper. He's all the way in the back there and kept just driving his own race, getting the experience. I believe this is his first season, if I'm correct.
No, he's been in here since season 4.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, he's all the way in the back there. Still learning, so, but...
I do know that Jesper was running some experiments this weekend to try to improve his performance, because that's been a large factor of his poor pace this season.
Well, there you go. There you have it, folks. Experimenting like Lewis Hamilton did with the W13. So, yeah, and now we got Bacons with a huge lead. They're 3 wide, 4 wide on the straightaway. And Dustin Lorena said, "Wait, I have my phone." He has his phone in the car with him. He is Brett Keselowski at the 2012 Daytona 500.
Well, that's a massive W. So
yeah, it is. You can take a picture in his car.
It looks like the rear field might be trying to catch back up. Play Game's really making a push at the moment.
Yeah, he's making up a lot of ground now. 1.1 seconds. So this could be a...
Oh, and Seb makes a mistake, and that allows Play Games to catch right up to the back of him.
Oh my gosh, a big
that was Sebastian.
And
as not the whole...
The Ferraris
everyone's gonna be reunited.
The Ferraris are really struggling here today. Pretty good on pace-wise. This is the biggest one I've seen them struggle at all far this season.
But Sebastian, I think he's got the pace to catch up. Yeah, he has the pace to catch up. Now he's gonna get all the slipstream. Yeah, he's gotta get slipstream.
That's what I'm seeing in the back there. Bacon's in the lead with the two Envision teammates in 2nd and 3rd. If they go around this other, look, the final corner here is amazing. Just a long right-hander. That's all flat out. That's what I'm seeing on the radio saying. Are you serious right now? So, don't know what that is exactly. Wow, the holy cow, the Envision gained so much time in that corner. And then look at Dodd. Look at Dodd. He's caught Bacon's in 4/10 within like 3 corners. Nice look at the technique. Bacon's using his wider line to get a better exit, and he kind of does. Now we're on the no, we're not on the long straightaway. There's 2 corners that kind of similar to that. Bacon's still in the lead, but he's probably going to get overtaken here. Here's our final corner before we go on to the long straightaway, and it begins. Dodd now with the slipstream. Karsten with the slipstream. Dustin with the slipstream. Play games with the slipstream. Sebastian potentially with the slipstream.
Man Pissing with the slipstream.
Yeah, I think it
So
goes
this is
on.
effect. Yeah, so
Like,
this is basically a slipstream train.
Yeah, it is, but it's not as bad as we've seen it in some races where they do kind of split off. They can still in the lead, now going into the final corner of this.
Oh,
lap.
they all go. The 3 of them just went really wide on entry.
5 cars. Play games has caught up. Play games.
Yeah, Play Games has caught up.
I
That was
believe.
really quick by Play Games. That was quick.
We'll probably get word here from our helper and our expert, Mac. Mac, is this Play Games' first season?
Yes.
It is. We could see it, yeah, and he is looking really good. And there are talks. I thought I might probably misheard. Maybe it was someone's retirement thing, but I thought he could be moving to a different team next year. But
It's looking like he might take ownership of Ferran.
well, there you go. Play Games could take over front, and this guy looks like a championship contender. Like, he's fast.
Certainly. Play Games was already known by many of the drivers in FRL, kind of as like somebody they didn't want to see join because he had been on top of the lap time leaderboards for a while.
Yeah, he's been an absolute beast on the Formula Roblox game. So, and some people have actually asked Play Games to join the league, but yeah, but he stayed persistent. He said he didn't want to join the league until I think he just decided to just give in and join the league.
And he has tried it, and he seems to be loving it because he is now battling for the lead here. Now we have a 5-car battle, and yeah, the Ferraris have really fell off the pace here. Like, look at them; they're all in the back there. 16 rising 9th, and Sebastian at 6th, and Bacon's going really, really deep.
Yeah, he almost went to the pit lanes, I believe.
That is definitely something you have to watch out for. Last season, season 5, I accidentally pitted during this race by not.
Yeah, and you do not.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And it was on the final
Also,
lap. The tires were super worn. I had pit early in that race.
just an FYI, you do not want to hit that wall because I believe in one of the seasons, I believe it was season 3 where Antonis got stuck in the wall, but he managed to get out somehow. So yeah, you do
JT
not want to
did.
hit that wall. Yeah, JT as well. So
Yeah, that was at
yeah,
Constantino though, wasn't it?
It's very common for JTSF1 to hit that wall. We've seen it happen a bunch of times, or them for just have a moment in the season where he just goes straight on into a barrier. No offense, but
Play Games is now leading, but it looks like other drivers might be trying to get the run on him. Is now Bacons goes ahead, but switch back from Play Games. Dustin and Dud both seem to have more speed heading into the hairpin. But it looks like Play Games gets a really good line. Manages to hold on for now, but Bacons and Dud and Dustin all manage to surpass him. But then Dustin has a bad chicane. And heading into the
but
final 2 right-handers, Play Games still leading. And it looks like he'll remain leading for the moment.
So yeah, Carson is now at the back of this pack. Flames is at the front after the qualifying ban he got on. I believe it was in Ludwig. So yeah, Play Games is doing really well from the qualifying ban to all the way to the lead of this race. So gonna Play Games for making up ground that he lost in qualifying. But now now the question is that can his internet can now the real question about Play Games is his internet. Can it hold? Can it sustain until the end of the race? Because we all know what happens to Play Games on the final lap or even the final few laps of this race.
Last race, I
So
think, was
yeah.
especially what happened. He was leading with 1 lap to go, and the router decided to end itself there, then, and he lost the race. Or if you want to be more realistic, his engine blew on the final lap. So hopefully, Play Games is probably looking for some revenge here. A week later.
Yeah, he is a man on the mission now.
Man on a mission. He's in second. I do not know what Bacon's team
Whoa,
is.
Bacon's!
Bacon goes extremely wide, and it's back to the lead.
Yeah, that was very wide by it's called Bacon's. As now Dot takes the lead. Whoa, Dot! He tried to fake. Going to the pits, but that hasn't worked. I don't think that was a fake. I think he almost went to the pits. So yeah, that was really scary by Dot to. Looks like he was gonna go into the pits, but then he just backs out at the last possible second. Just like what I believe Andy did in Flevo. So yeah, you do not want to do it if you're being very cautious, and if your timing is horrible, then yeah, just don't fake because you never know. You're gonna hit the pit wall if you don't get your timing right.
It's a thing not to risk. It can lose you a lot of time. If anything, a bunch of time. We've seen it. Just seen a bunch of things happen. I'm just. Yeah, I'm just laughing at something because there's a bunch of moments that happened. One that actually I recall is Andy at Booga Boogala. I can't still say that Italy track name. He slammed into the wall in the pits, and yeah, that was a one.
Yeah, that was Pomodoro in the
Pomodoro,
EM Cup.
thank you. And absolutely wrecked his car, and that was the biggest one of the season in my opinion. So
yeah, and I had a few massive crashes myself. One was I believe was in Bergkammer, where I hit the wall in the chicane in sector 1, and another one in Pomodoro. So, oh yeah, I had another one in Constantina as well. So, yeah, I had a few big crashes. On my side personally, as 16 Rice comes into the pits, that's really early. That's really early for a hard runner. So 16 Rice is the first one, and he's got to extend his stint all the way to the end of this race. He's gonna go into the mediums.
It could be that he's trying to make up places for him falling back as he has. He might be trying to do a massive undercut.
Yeah, but don't you think that's a little too early for to come in for the mediums? Because the mediums, I don't think it will last all the way to the end of this race. So yeah, so I believe Karsten is on the mediums. He has fallen back quite a lot.
If anyone's going to pit soon, it might be Karsten.
Yeah, he has to come in. He has to come in. He is on the medium compound tires. It will be insane. It'll be mentally insane if he goes onto the.
And he comes to the
Oh no,
pits.
he's coming in. Yeah, he comes into the pits. So
coming in
now
for
that's
that.
gonna be
He's coming in for
12
that
laps.
fresh 4 tires and fuel.
He's at
for
65 wear. Wow.
Wow,
Holy
that's a
cow.
stint by
The
Carsten.
fact he managed to stay up as high as he did with 65 wear is genuinely quite impressive.
4 tires in field.
And Giacomo comes in as well for I believe 4 tires and and a huge douse of Sunoco fuel. So now Carsten and Giacomo they have come up 8th and 9th. So yeah, the hard runners must be thinking, what do they do now? Because Carsten, he has extended his stint. He's extended his Carson extended his medium stint. So now the guys in front, basically the top four, they have no idea what to do now. I believe.
I believe that Karsten will have the best tires at the end of this race, unless those top four really extend their hard stints. But I'd be willing to bet that they're already starting to struggle with tire wear as it is.
Yeah, Dust. Yeah, one example would be Dustin because he's already fallen like 3/10 behind.
We could see Dustin come in the next few laps.
No, he stays out, but he still has the slipstream, so it is all good for
7-man P, both going to the
Dustin.
pits.
As Doug goes wide, he's gonna concede the lead to play games. As now he is asking, so now Bacon is asking his teammate to go long. He could be on the soft tires, or I could be wrong. Oh no, play games! Oh, I just had a huge scale of play games just frozen on the track, and then he just teleported back. Yeah, that was a little bit for a quick. That's a little bit scare from for me.
And it looks like Karsten's pitting early might have worked out, as he is now, as he is well ahead of man 15 and has now gotten past Jesper, who is not pit yet.
Oh, as that goes slightly wide, he's gonna, and now Dust is gonna shrink that gap to only a tenth, and now Dot is going to lose time to Colt Bacon's and play games. Well, surely he had to come in now, or they could go long. No, they stay out. So,
Every lap they stay out, it looks like Karsten's gaining time.
but they will get the freshest tires at the end of this race. So, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Because, well, apparently from one of the officials there, so apparently from one of the officials, they are saying that they could be going for the soft tires.
Yes, I did notice that when I was doing my practice for this race, that hard soft could be a viable option.
Yeah, they could be a second option. Um, but it could look like the hard to mediums will be superior. I'm not too sure about that because I don't know the strategy myself.
Play Games
So yeah, let's
currently
see
leads
how
from
it goes.
Bacon's, and they both take
Yeah, Dustin's
wildly different lines through the left-hander, the flat left-hander.
and now Play Games is asking the box. Do you think they will go on to the software with other mediums because they have 10 laps to go?
I really couldn't say.
But man 15, he's going to try and get that fastest lap. He's going to but I don't think they'll be going to softs as they all come in. Oh, Dustin really slow double right-hander there. So he's gonna lose about 3/10 as they go into the pits.
Play Games onto mediums.
Yeah, that was really quick. That was a really quick pit stop
Dud
by
on mediums. Bacon's, mediums, Dustin, mediums.
Yeah,
They're all
so
onto the
the top four goes
mediums.
onto the medium, and Carson overtakes them as we see a huge change in the leaderboards now.
Holy.
As Man Pifting has now 1.7 seconds, 1.6. So Carson must have made a mistake somewhere. See,
That
this
thing's
could be.
hit, right? Yeah, he has.
So they're pretty much back in the battle for the lead of this race. Yeah, it looks like they are in the slipstream range. Oh, that was a really, really good barring corner by Man Pifting. The exit as well, wow. Oh, Man Pifting's gonna go wide. He's gonna go wide. That was really scruffy. Right, left-hander. As now they are now in the slipstream, so this could be a 7-7 horse. So this could be a 7-way fight for the lead. As Carson's go all the way to the left of the track, so he could break the slip. I don't think that's too smart by Carson. But surely he's gonna go all the way to the left of the track to break the toe.
I mean, yeah, Matt Pippy just gained, and now the whole field's together pretty much. Well, actually, it's kind of split off. It's Karsten who leads, followed by Matt Pippy. Play game Sebastian finally caught back up.
God, and then
Oh, whoa,
Bacon.
but here comes Play Games and Man Pifting as well. Oh, Carson, I think he made a mistake there. Has he made a mistake? I think he did make a mistake. I think he corner cut turn one. And now Plague is gonna have a try. He's gonna try to take the lead. Is he gonna make that attempt successful? Yes, he has made it successful. First try. So Karsten has now dropped to second place, and now he has Man Pifting behind him. And that's a good barring corner by Man Pifting as they go into the left-hander. Trying to not make it too scruffy, and he does make it through. It's Dustin's lost time, so
Dud is setting new purple first sector.
There you go.
Could he possibly set a fastest lap? Oh no, Dud goes super wide.
oh
He just
no,
doesn't
he
turn.
goes straight.
He just
God,
doesn't
just-
turn. And he loses
Yeah,
so
that's
much
the
time.
control issue. That's the controls issue.
God!
And
God,
he is
just
out
go
of
straight
slipstream
off.
of
Yeah,
Dustin.
I believe the same thing happened to him like I think 3 seasons ago. That was season 4. He just went completely wide through that same corner, I believe,
Oh,
as he makes the corner cut. Yeah, I think that seals his race. Yeah, I think that seals his challenge for the lead. That seals his play games. Takes the fastest lap away from Man 15 at 35.062.
It looks like all Karsten can do right now is just hold on. Maybe by the end of the race, Karsten's tires will really come into racing range as the
Whoa,
other.
Man 15.
Ooh, Man
Yeah,
50 super wide there, yeah.
Yeah, he took it. He took a. Yeah, he took it too wide, and now he's dropped behind Karsten.
I thought getting the season 4 flashback, pretty much pretty similar and positive it was. And Todd is out of contention for this race.
So one mistake in. So any one of those three make a mistake in the top 3, and that could allow Sebastian and Bakers to catch up, maybe even Dustin to catch up. So, yeah, who knows? Anything could happen within the next 7 laps.
It's sad. Someone I'd like that was Wish that was in this race still is Sad Eyes. I mean Slat Eyes. Excuse me. I mean, I wish Slat Eyes was still in this race because I'd like to see how well he would have been doing. It's sad to see that he is
Yeah,
not.
me as well.
Sad. Pardon me, but play games with a comfortable 5/10 lead, and with only 5 to go, we're almost done this race. It's coming down to the wire for the final race for these drivers of the season. And with it only being let's see where and Jesper has come to the pits. He might be just going for the softs here.
Yeah, he's gonna try and attempt at the fastest lap, so
We'll see what happens.
yeah, who knows?
Play games. Looking has a comfortable lead, but that slipstream will make them come up. We got Carson and Man fishing.
Yeah, he's gonna try and run away with this win, but I don't think Carson and Manpifting will let Play Games run away with this victory, because Play Games, he's still hunting for that first win in the EU Cup. He's had chances, but his internet just gives out. So, or should I say, the engine just gives out on the final few laps of a race. So yeah, let's see how he goes for the final 5 laps of this race.
And now we see Jesper coming out of the pits. It looks like he's going to be trying to make use of slipstream now that he's a lap down. He wants to try to make use of the slipstream of the cars around him to try and set a fastest lap.
I don't think that's too smart by Jesper.
I think his
Yeah, I don't
reasoning
think
is
that.
that he's got no chance of getting higher points, getting higher position anyways of how far back he was. So he's doing everything he can to try to secure that 1
Jasper
point.
might actually bring them back. Oh my gosh. That's really weird because he was just coming. Did he pit again?
Yes, he
Yeah,
pit
he
a
did
second
pit.
time for soft tires
Oh
to,
my
for that
gosh.
fastest lap attempt.
Might be an investigation to look into, but
I say that's fair racing. If he's following blue
Yeah.
flags, that's fair racing. Of course, you know, I'm a little biased
Well,
considering I may or may not be the one of the owners of Max GP, the team Jesper drives for, so maybe I'm not the best point of reference for legality in regards to that.
but he has caught up to Sebastian and Bacon's, but they are on worn tires, so yeah, he could use Sebastian and Bacon's to his advantage. So, but it is fairly good racing. He goes wide in turn 1, so I think that is his attempt gone already.
It's possible. I believe he still has slipstream, so he could still fight it back. Because slipstream can really save you a lot of time, especially on the straight on the back straight. And it looks like he is definitely going to be within the slipstream of Seb and Bacon's onto the back straight.
The game's just playing to calm down. He's just doesn't need to worry about anything behind him right now. He's got to focus looking at the front of the track, and he'll pull away. And 5/10 now. He was 8/10 just going into that one straight. Lost 3/10 against the slipstream. This guy is coming calm and collected right now. He's gonna win this race potentially if nothing happens. And at the moment, you just gotta focus on the road ahead. He's doing really good so far, and we still got other battles around the track, but play gardens for sure. Making a big comeback up this way.
Jesper does not get the fastest lap.
Yeah, I think he's gonna back down. He's gonna back out immediately.
It's possible he'll pit again this lap, try again on the final lap of the race.
Your fastest lap is like a 134.9.
No, that was a 135.0. So
So he has to go like a faster than that, and I don't think he's anywhere near that pace.
Well, he might have that pace.
as so now as you go into the battle for the lead, Man Pifting has caught up to Play Games, but it's gonna go slight. He's gonna take a little wider line on the exit compared to Play Games. He takes it conservatively through the hairpin, but Carson has the slipstream as well. So yeah, it is all to play for now. As now Play Games is going to the right hand side of the track to break the slipstream. Now as you go into the penultimate lap of 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 this race, Man Pifting has fallen back quite a bit. I think Play Games is stronger in Sector 3 compared to Man Pifting because he's lost a little bit of time compared to what he gained in Sector 2. So yeah, Jesper, he's gonna try again. I'm not sure if that will work, but not sure.
Well, we come near the final lap of this race.
No, it's not the final lap. Yeah,
No,
still in the penultimate
no,
lap.
no. We're coming up to the final lap.
Ah, yes, that is much better.
I said that still, but Map 15 is
Alright,
pushing
but your
now.
point still stands anyway.
Did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys
Well, I guess. Yeah. No worries, no worries. Go ahead.
Did you know the XLD racer is rapid in a straight line? Its cornering isn't the best, however. Yeah, that's a fun fact for you right there.
Wow, that is a fact I've never learned in my life.
White
That must be
Flag,
some good
sponsored
information.
by no one. Sponsored by FRL is commentating.
Sponsored by Overtake FM. Yes, very.
Yes. Overtake FM, that's a good
Yeah.
one too. Play games.
As stop
That's
play
the
games.
lead.
Can is
Collective. And it's the last lap of the European season. For at least I guess 2.5 months. Or something around that. I don't keep
well,
how long.
well, close to 2 months. Gonna have
Close
the
to
8-week
2
break.
months. 8-week break.
Yeah.
Let's play games. Just calm and collective. Nothing really to worry about. He can just keep doing his own thing. And we're getting near in the long straight. And it looks in the Ferrari, and this isn't their day. And this race kind of split up after pit stops. So, but play games now on the long straight for the final time.
As he makes a mistake in Sector 2. But here's the question: can Play Games finally get their first win in the FRU Cup? Will his internet, will his router at the very least just hold on the final sector? Let's see what happens as he's gonna go through the Sector 3 complex.
We're heading to the final corners now. As long
Here we are.
it's not too late for his internet to give out. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's done.
But
Play
now the
games.
battle is for P2.
Win the season
Who's gonna take the
finale.
battle for P2?
But we go to the
Play
back.
Wait, who's gonna win
Games
P2?
wins.
Oh, Carson!
Play Games wins.
A
Carson takes P2.
1600th gap for P2. What a close finish.
That was so close. Very, very close. But Man Pifting is your FRL EU Cup champion. So congratulations to Man Pifting for winning his second championship in a row. and Play Games finally gets his first win. His internet finally stood.
And
But wow, what a race that was!
that was a
Wow,
really...
look at how close Jesper was to that fastest lap.
Ah, that was so unfortunate. 1700.
Oh my gosh, it was
Dang!
1700.
Dang, Jesper.
Oh man. But what a season it was for the
Yeah.
EU Cup. Don't you guys agree?
I think so. It was pretty cool. I think that was awesome. But it's sad to see the season be done. It's over now.
Yeah,
Well, there is still
it's
one
fantastic.
more. There is still one
Three more races.
3 more races that you can enjoy. The American Cup is in 3 hours' time, so we suggest you guys tune into that one for another fun event. And then you have the Asian and Rookie Cup, which the Rookie Cup will be the finale race of the season, which we especially need to tune into that one too, and the Asian Cup. But for the European Cup, that is all from us. I want to like to thank Mac and Oxford, for letting me join them in commentating today, even though I kind of whatever, but I appreciate it. And you guys want to say anything else before that's it?
Thank. No, Mac, you can go ahead.
I believe that this has been a fairly good season, all things considered. Hopefully next season will be even better.
Yeah.
I think this is
Well,
the first season where we streamed nearly every race. I think there were 2 races that were not streamed this season, which is a really good record.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah,
Sincerely.
and I mean, to be frank, this is probably one of the best seasons I've seen in a while. We had some good racing, but yes, there's some parts of the season that can be improved. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Bet.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in, joining us at the American Cup. This is the FRL Season 6 European Cup, signing off.
Signing off. Goodbye for now.